Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, LiftFlowGrow, and welcome to another vinyasa practice with me, Christina. If you want to support yourself throughout the practice, have some blocks nearby, have your water nearby, and we're all going to begin sitting down in easy seated pose. So when you're ready, meet me on the mat. Finding easy seated pose, sitting down on the shins, touching the knees, and this time I want you to tuck all 10 toes under. Bring the palms of the hands down on your thighs and close your eyes here. As you do that, roll the shoulders back and down away from the ears. And connect to the rhythm of your breath. Deep inhales and long exhales. And we'll try to maintain that rhythm throughout the practice. A last breath here. Blink the eyes open, untuck your toes. Left hand comes back behind you. Lift your right knee, coming on the tops of your toes, stretching the front of the foot. Use your right hand to pull your knee up as much as you can. And really feeling the stretch in the front of the neck, the ankle, and your foot. And release, change sides. Left knee up. And release. Tuck all 10 toes under one more time and lift the knees off the mat. Hands are off, or hands could be down on blocks. Bring your knees down. Lift them up. And bring them down. Hands back behind you. Gentle front body stretch. Lift the knees up as you stay here. Bring them down. Lift them up. And bring them down. Last one. Walk your hands forward, place them in front of you, and lift the hips up, coming into forward fold. Gentle forward fold. You can have your knees bent. Bring the hands to the back of the neck. Pull your head down gently and rock back and forth. Elongating through the backs of the legs, your spine, the whole back body. From here, bring your hands down on your shins and create a flat back. The gaze is down, your neck is long. Exhale, fold. And one more time, just like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Maybe strengthening the knees. Exhale, fold. Last one. And from here, press yourself all the way up, coming into mountain pose, reaching the arms up, gazes up, pull the belly in. Hands in front of the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive. Place the hands down. Walk them forward as you walk your feet back, but not coming into downward facing dog. Not as wide. Press the palms down. Bring the feet to the outside edges of your mat and gently rock from side to side. Now walk your feet back towards the back of the mat, finding downward facing dog. When you arrive, pedal your legs, inviting length in the backs of the legs, the backs of your hamstrings, your calves, your ankles. Make sure you're breathing that deep breath in and long breath out. Allowing your body to open up with the rhythm of your breath. Shift forward, find high plank, press the floor away from you. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. One more time, shift forward. Lift up and back. Last one. Lifting up and back. This time come forward, high plank. Elbows are coming down. You can have your knees bent here. As you come down, squeeze the elbows in. And we're gonna stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the belly down, untuck your toes. Bring the hands on the outside edges of the mat. Lift your elbows up. Inhale, pull the heart through and release. And one more time, lift up and release. Lift up and release. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift, half up. Stay here. Press yourself all the way up. Plank pose. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. As you find your forward fold at the back of the mat, lift your toes, find your heels. Hands are down, really stretching through the backs of the legs. Now bring the toes down, lift the heels off the mat. As you do that, lift the sitting bones. Let your head drop. Beautiful. Bring the heels down, lift the toes one more time. Relax through your neck. And release the toes, lifting the heels. And release. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Finding downward facing dog. Shift forward, high plank. The same thing one more time. Hugging the elbows in, lowering halfway down. Pull the belly. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Find the belly. Untuck the toes. Tend the fingertips. Elbows above. Pull the heart through. Lift up and release. Lift up one more time. And release. Lift up and release. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Halfway lift. Press yourself all the way up. Lift up and back. Downward facing dog. This time walk to the front of the mat. The gaze is forward. Again, coming into forward fold. Halfway lift. Finding a flat back. Bring your hands back behind you. Pull the belly in. Press yourself all the way up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And fold. Place your hands down. Step or back. Step or hop back in plank. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg comes up. Place it on the outside edge of the left one, crossing your shins behind you. Walk your hands back, forward fold. When you arrive here, walk your fingertips to your right. Then walk your fingertips towards the left. Come back through center, keep the crossing of the shins. Walk forward, downward facing dog. Shift forward, find plank. The legs are the way they are. Lower halfway down, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Uncross the right leg, lift it up. Pull that knee in. Step it through. Find high lunge. Reach the arms back behind you. Airplane wings. Press yourself up. Reach the arms up. And bring the hands down. Step right foot back. You are in a high plank. We're gonna lower halfway down. We're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down on the belly as you pull the heart through. Upward facing dog or baby cobra, your choice. Lifting the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Lift the left leg. Place it on the outside edge of the right foot, crossing the shins. Walk your hands back. This time, bring the fingers to the left. Come back through center to the right. Come back through center. Walk your hands forward, downward facing dog with cross legs. Shift forward, find plank. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg comes up, pull the knee in. Step it through, high lunge. When you're ready, reach the arms back. The gaze is down, the neck is long. Press yourself all the way up. Reach the arms up. Bring your hands down. Step back, find high plank. And we're gonna do that awful hold for 5 breaths. Okay, here we go, lower halfway down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, pull the heart through. Find your upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your knees down. Open them wide apart and rest in child's pose. Flip your palms up. Let your forehead rest down on the mat. Come back to the rhythm of your breath. Gently press yourself up, tabletop. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips back. You're in a downward facing dog. Cross your shins, right leg behind the left one. Shift forward, find plank. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. From here, lift the right leg as much as you can, leading with the hips, downward facing dog one more time. Bend your right knee, open through the hip. Pull your right knee in, step it through. High lunge, reach the arms back. Press yourself up. Here, bring your hands down. Can you lift your heel off the mat? Stay active, stay strong in your high lunge. Release, open out to the side, warrior 2. Reach the arms out. Strong in your arms. Reach up, reach back. Extended side angle. One more time, reaching up, reach back. Extended side angle. Last one. Extended side angle. Root down through your right elbow into your right thigh and lift that middle up and away from the thigh. Left hand comes down. Bring your hands down, framing your front foot and lift it up. Stay here, lower halfway down, press up. Lower halfway down. Press up. Last one, lower halfway down. This time we're gonna wheel the heart through. Upward facing dog. And exhale, lift up and back. Downward facing dog. The same thing on the left. Crossing left shin behind the right. Shifting forward, finding plank. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift the left leg up. Leading with the hips, downward facing dog, 3-legged downward facing dog. Bend the left knee, open through the hip. Pull the left knee in, step it through, high lunge. Lift the arms up behind you. Press yourself up, reach the arms up. With hands up or down, lift your left heel off the mat. Release, bring your hands down, heel down, open out to the side for warrior 2. Open the hands out to the side. Flip, reverse, reach up, reach back. Extended side angle. One more time, reverse. Extended side angle. Last one. extended side angle. Right hand comes down, left one, two. Bring the left foot up. Three-legged downward facing dog, and we're gonna bring the elbows down. Brace yourself up. One more time. Lower down, press up. Last one. I know it's really hard, at least it's hard for me. Lower down and brace yourself up, and we're gonna lower the hips down. We're gonna meet in upward facing dog, and lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. We're gonna rest for a second in child's pose. One more time. You can flip the palms up, you can bring them down by your side, whatever works for you at the moment. Last breath in your child's pose. Press yourself up, come down to sit on your bum. As you do that, right knee should be down, left knee right in front, up. So placing the left foot down. Bring your hands in front of you as you lift your hips up. Press yourself up, and we're gonna have crossed shins right behind the left. Fold forward. Can you fold a little bit deeper? Placing the hands to the front of the mat. Hop back with your legs. You are in a plank. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Leading right leg up, downward facing dog. Three-legged downward facing dog. Open through the hip. Right knee comes in, step the foot between the hands, high lunge. Reaching the arms up, warrior two. Press yourself all the way up, straighten the front knee, clasp your hands and reach back. Come back through center, right foot comes in, left foot is the way it is. Bring your hands down and fold over. A wide-legged forward fold. I want you to bring your hands down and point your toes out. Fold. Lift yourself up, point your toes in and fold one more time. Do you feel the difference in the shape when you change just your toes, the pointing of your feet? Halfway lift, and from here we're going to come all the way up. Bring your hands down by your side, toes are pointing out. Bend the knees, goddess pose. Squeeze your shoulder blades, open the arms out to the side. Lift one heel off the mat. Release, lift the other one off the mat. Release, can you lift one more time? The first one. Release the second one. Release, can you lift both? And stay. And release. Press yourself all the way up. Reach the arms up and bring the hands down by your side, stepping to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And fold. Come all the way up one more time. Hands are down by your side. Come up on your toes. Squeeze your inner feet and squat all the way down. Release a left foot down. Place the right foot up, knee pointing forward. Bring the hands in front of you, lift the hips and press yourself all the way up in forward fold. This time, left shin should be behind the right one. And breathe into the stretch, into the sensations in your body. Place your hands to the front of the mat. Hop back, find high plank. Lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift the left leg up, three-legged downward facing dog. Bend the knee open through the hip. Pull your left knee in, high lunge. Reach the arms up. Open now to the side, warrior two. Reach the arms up, straighten the front foot, and lean back. Come back through center, wide-legged stance. Bring your hands down as you fold forward. Reach your hands underneath you. Fingertips pointing away from you. Can you bring your head down to touch the mat? Stacking your hips on top of your shoulders, your head. And gently press yourself up. This time, left hand grabs a hold of the right foot. Twist open, right arm up. And release. Change sides, right hand, left ankle, left one up. And release that. Press yourself all the way up. Bring your feet to point out, heels in, goddess pose. One more time. Lift one heel off the mat, then the other. Hands could be on your hips or out to the side, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And now lift both of the heels up. This is a great ankle strengthening position, and the more you practice this, the more you will feel the difference in your ankles as strength and flexibility both. Inhale, reach the arms up as you come down on your heels and come to step to the top of the mat. Fold forward. Halfway lift. And fold. Press yourself down. Step or hop back. You are in a plank. Lift right leg up. Three-legged downward facing dog. Place it on the outside edge of the left foot. Walk your hands slightly back as you press your hips back. Feel that stretch. Now lift the right leg up and bring it out to the side as much as you can. And we're going to step it to the outside edge of the mat. Lower the left knee down and tuck your toes, finding lizard pose. Bring your knee in if you've pushed it away from you. Right hand comes down, tuck your back toes under. And we're going to step to the front of the mat, Malasana squat. Elbows on the insides of your knees. The back is along, tailbone bone pointing down. And bring your hands down. Next shape is crow pose. If you have it in your practice, please play with me. If you don't, see how far you can go in the shape. Placing the hands down, lifting the knees up, creating roundness through your spine. Lean forward, lift one leg, then the other. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Send your feet back. Flow with me through Vinyasa, upward facing dog, then downward facing dog. Left leg comes up. Cross it behind the right one. Walk your hands handprint back. Press your hips back and away from your hands. Lift the left leg, bring it out to the side, and step it to the outside edge of the mat. Finding lizard pose. Bring the left hand down. Step your right foot forward, Malasana squat. And crow pose one more time. Hands down, lifting the hips, lifting the knees, bending the elbows, creating roundness through the spine. Lift one leg, then the other. Shoot your feet back. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your knees down. Come to sit down on your bum as you extend your legs in front of you. Cross right shin on top of the left. Reach the arms up and fold. Gently press yourself up. Bring your hands down by your side. Bend the left knee. Cross your right ankle on top of the left knee. Lift the hips up. Release. Extend. And change sides. Left shin on top of the right. Reach the arms up and fold. Press yourself up, hands are back behind you. Bend the right knee, left ankle on the top of the right knee, and lift the hips up. And release. Extend the legs forward, lay down on the back, reach the arms up, hug your knees in towards the chest. Gently rock from side to side. Keep your right knee the way it is. Extend the left leg. Cross your right knee over to the left. Extend right hand out to the side. Close the eyes. Slowly come back through center and change sides. Left knee comes in towards the chest and cross it over. Slowly come back through center. Pull the knees in towards the chest one more time. Bring your forehead up towards the knees as much as you can, creating a little bowl with your body. And release. Take up as much space as you need to, as you feel like it. For your final Shavasana pose, press the back of the head, tuck the shoulder blades down the back. Swallow once, Swallow twice. Wiggle the jaw, making sure there is no tension in your face. There's no tension in your body. You are heavy. This is how we're going to end our practice today. You can stay here and enjoy Shavasana for as long as you want to. Thank you so much for taking the time and practicing with me. Namaste.